the best word I can say, but will describe this was boom.
Evening, welcome everybody to London Scousers, the place where it's happening, where we give you real Liverpool talk. So, Will, how you doing? How's it going? How's your day? How's your day been? Did you do any celebration? How did you feel about the match? Did you watch the match? Was you out in the pub?
I did watch the match.
What was you doing?
Bombarded. Like, this is proper journalism. Like,
yeah, was you messing about while the match was going on? What was you doing? I'd like to know. The viewers would like to know. Tell us.
I was sitting there and watching the match assiduously whilst taking notes in preparation for this podcast.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's what we love to hear on this show. Definitely would like to hear. So,
and what were you doing?
Oh yeah, I was definitely watching the match. Obviously, other things got in the way a bit, but I watched more or less all of it. So I definitely.
You didn't watch the whole match? Oh.
Yeah, I watched the whole match. Yeah.
I'm
just talking like a minute interruption here and there. Nothing.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, we'll forgive you that then.
Yeah, of course. So
you give us your usual excellent analysis. That's what that counts.
That's it. And yours as well. It's us two that makes the show.
Very much.
So, obviously we're going to touch on a few things. Obviously, for those who don't know, Liverpool played away to Brighton and we won 2-0. It was a decent game. We was slow at the blocks, but we started to get into our stride because Brighton did do well in the beginning, but obviously they started to run out of steam. They were passing the ball around. They would you would expect that to be from us. So.
Well, did they run out of steam? I think they were deflated. So definitely in the first 10 minutes, I'm not joking, I took a form guide. So I'm thinking, really?
Yeah.
They played us off the park.
Yeah, they did. They were passing.
They controlled the midfield. They were getting behind our lines. They were closing us down.
Definitely.
I was thinking, bloody hell, how is it they've lost like four the bounce and wow. Oh, they must be really, really G'd up for this game.
Yeah, but remember, Will, that's how Brighton plays. They do play nice, precise football sometimes.
Which is what I expected from the off.
Yeah.
And I hadn't really checked. I don't check Brighton. And so I was surprised that they lost like 4 on the bounce before.
Yeah.
Actually, where are they placed? They are near the relegation, aren't they?
Nah, they're a bit higher.
No. Sorry, they're in 13th.
13th. Yeah, mid-ish.
On 33 points.
Yes, mid-table.
So nothing to play for, really.
Nah, nothing to play for, nothing to worry about. Europe,
excuse me,
don't look like they're going to make Europe. So
very unlikely.
Yeah, I don't even think they're not thinking about that.
So. Well, they've got the worst scoring record. On a par with Burnley and Norwich. They don't score many goals. But they've only scored 10 goals at home all season.
Yeah, but there is one thing that they could be looking for, whether they know or not. But if they get 9 more points, that would have been their best season in the Premier League ever.
Right, because their best season's on 41.
Yeah.
If they get to 42 points, then that's their best
ever
in the top flight.
Of course.
Yeah. So it makes you wonder how dire they were before.
No, of course.
So if they could get 3 more games in the next 10 matches.
Yeah.
Then
that's it.
That's it. They've got a nice personal club record.
Yeah. So going into the game.
Yes.
So where do we start? The goal, basically.
Well, because Brighton were dominating the midfield and gave us a torrid time, it took a brilliant pass from Matip. Who actually is the PFA Player of the Month.
Could I say one thing? Sorry to interrupt.
You may do.
This goal was quite bizarre because of, when someone scores, people celebrate, and then obviously you hear the little few crowd, not the crowd noise, but because of the situation that happened, that's why I said it was a bit bizarre because it come like there wasn't a goal because the main focus wasn't the goal. So go on, explain yourself.
Right, okay.
About the situation.
Well put. So Matip has done a long ball basically behind the Brighton defence.
Yeah.
And it's one-on-one Diaz and the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper, who must have been watching John Cena all weekend, thought he was in the WWE and just took out Luis Diaz. I mean, with arm and leg. I mean, he poleaxed him, properly poleaxed him. The ball went in, so we got the goal. But boy, that really could have been a red card.
Yeah. So basically, everyone was concerned about him. It wasn't.
Well, yeah, he was out.
That's what I said. So the way
out, but he was on the floor for some time.
No, of course. So that's why I said that the way the goal was scored, there was no celebration for the goal because
the guy's on the floor.
He was on the floor. That's all it was.
Yeah, I mean, it's the kind of tackle that if you see it coming, you can brace yourself.
Yeah.
But Diaz only had eyes on the ball, and the ball's up to his head height because he's headed it in.
Yeah.
And the goalkeeper's just come charging out and just taking him out.
Flattered him, really. Innit?
Yeah, totally flattered him.
I thought it was a problem there, but he pulled through, so that was good.
I thought he'd be concussed.
Yeah.
Honestly, the way he was on the floor, you thought
of course.
that he's boy. You know, like I bet you it's on now. I'm watching the replay.
Yeah.
Like he rolled around for a bit, but it looked serious because the impact. It looked like he came off much worse.
Yeah, of course.
And the goalkeeper got nothing. Oh wow!
Do you think that was a sending off? Because it was a talking point.
Goalkeepers get a bit of leeway because oh my god, it's one of them. You watch it in slow motion, it looks terrible.
Yeah, because basically,
the goalkeeper has got right to come out and make himself big.
Yeah.
So what do you do? Right. So Diaz has beaten the defense. He's more or less one on the goalkeeper. If the goalkeeper stays back, that gives Diaz a lot more time. So I don't blame the goalkeeper for coming out. Plus the ball was in the air. If the ball being on the ground, he might have gone to ground and trying to get it, but it's up in the air.
Yeah, but I say look at the from the timing from when Diaz hit the ball to when he clapped him down, because I think sometimes it might be important the timing scale from when Diaz hit the ball to when he got knocked down. Like if it actually happened exactly the same or a tenth of a second as Diaz hit the ball, then you could say maybe it's just the momentum. It was a 50-50. One's going to get
it was kind of 50-50.
No, but it wasn't a tenth of a second. It was a bit more of a gap because you could see that Diaz hits the ball, then after maybe even a second, then he gets hit. So then they're thinking, was there time for the keeper to come out? To come out of that situation? Could he have done anything a bit different?
Well,
what do you think?
No, but it depends what position you play in the pitch. For instance, if that had been a defender, if it was the last defender and done that to Diaz, that would be an instant sending off.
Yeah, of course.
Instantly sent off.
Yeah.
Because he's the last man and he's basically poleaxed him.
No, of course.
Goalkeepers are a bit different because you can't expect the goalkeeper just to stay on his line and let the striker just come charging at him. So he's come out. It was reckless.
It's one of them 50-50 ones, isn't it, really?
If it'd been if Alisson had done that, if he'd been given a red card, I wouldn't complain.
Okay.
If it'd been a yellow card, I wouldn't complain. But this goalkeeper there, Brighton goalkeeper, got nothing. He got not even a yellow card.
No.
So I don't know if it's the referee's son-in-law or related. I don't know. But he got nothing. So then,
to your knowledge, then it was the right decision for the referee to not give him any card or send him off.
No, he should.
Because just like you said, if it was our keeper, you would have been upset.
Yeah, if it'd been Alisson got a red, I would not be surprised because it looked totally reckless.
Yeah.
But I would not. I would have thought at the very least it would have got a yellow. I wouldn't have. See, what's it again? I would not have expected. I mean, it was a 50-50. Yeah. But like he's come out of his whole body. His knees in. There's his midriff, and his arm is going like across his throat. So honestly, it's like a two-pronged attack.
No,
like he's probably come out face on and just totally taken out Diaz.
No, of course.
Just if you're watching it again, slow motion. Yes. So the goalkeeper's jumped up in the air. His knee has hit upper chest of Diaz, and his arm has gone across Diaz's face and just taken him out.
Yeah.
I think if it had not been a goal, that would have been a penalty.
You think that would have been a penalty? Yeah, because he scored. Because he scored, the keeper just left it. Yeah. So it made it as an easy job for the keeper, innit? I mean, sorry, not for the referee.
I don't know why the goalkeeper didn't get at least a yellow card.
Made it easier for the referee. The goal made it easy. The goal made the referee's decision a bit more easier because of the goal.
Yes, but you still got to give the goal.
No, of course. But I'm just saying it made it more easier, innit? It just made it
No,
easier.
it's all it's made it easier is that he doesn't have to give a penalty.
Yeah.
But that shouldn't affect you giving the goalkeeper
No,
a
of
yellow
course,
card or a
of
red
course.
card.
But
And
some
as
referees
I
do
said,
that.
had he been the last defender, that's an instant sending
Yeah,
off.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Even if he scored a goal, he'd have been sent off because that was just reckless play. So that goalkeepers get a bit more leeway because you just can't stand back and just expect to allow a striker to bear down on you.
No, of course.
So but that made it 1-0, and after that, that took the steam out of Brighton's attack.
Yeah.
We more or less controlled the game from, and I mean that goal was within 15, 20 minutes. That goal,
Yeah, in the first half.
19 minutes. So before that, it was a lot of Brighton pressure on us. I mean, even after 4 minutes, they had that Mopé had a great strike on goal, and I'm thinking, God, this is gonna be a long evening, a long afternoon. All you can hope is that the pace that Brighton was playing at, that they'd run out of steam, is what you'd hope. But they didn't look like they were going to run out of steam until we scored, and then we were able to control and dominate the game.
Yeah. So who would you say was man of the match for our team?
Diaz.
Yeah,
but I was impressed with a few players.
I see Salah, but I just don't know how. Because
Salah? No.
I don't know. This
I was
I think this source is
Salah today.
I think this source, the people are
Was it Egyptian sponsored?
Yeah, it must be. That's what it seems like. Because a lot of time we've had Salah as man of the match, and sometimes I'm disagreeing with that. So yeah, fact, definitely Diaz. Diaz was brilliant. He was good.
Diaz was
he could have scored another goal. I think he just when he gets one-on-one the goal, it just gets a bit more. But there's nothing bad to say.
And he tracks back. He works hard.
Yeah, he gets the ball. He tracks back, gets the ball quite a lot. So definitely Diaz.
I thought Henderson was good today as well. Henderson was on the left, was on the right. Yeah.
Henderson.
Yes.
Our
sure captain, you remember him?
Yeah, but he was all right. I don't think he was anything spectacular.
No, I said he was all right. I didn't say he's man of the match. I think Diaz is by far man of the match, but I thought Henderson impressed me as well.
Do you know who was the worst player?
You say Keita?
Yeah, it was Keita.
Who got us the penalty?
No, he was. It doesn't matter if he got us a penalty. He was the worst player.
What is that? But that's the Cairo Weekly you're obviously reading. Because I don't see. I would not class him as the worst player.
Yeah, but Keita was poor anyway. I saw it. It's not like they got that one right.
This is like a one-man hate band.
No, but it's not that I hate. It's just that you all the time you always big him up. But I'm still lost. I'm still trying to
representation.
Yeah, but I'm still trying to figure out what it is that you see in him. Because I don't see what you see.
The same thing the manager sees them. Look at our wealth of riches in the midfield on the bench. Yeah, he chose to put Keita on.
I don't know why.
And apparently, we're in extensive contract talks to extend his stay at Liverpool. So the manager must be saying you're hating
extensive contract. Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to get him to stay for longer.
All right, everybody. I think this podcast is over. I've got the worst news ever in my life. So, yeah. might have to just shut this down now.
Yeah, well, just change the name to WeHateKater.com.
Wow.
But yeah, they're in contract talks with Keita because they want to extend it. But,
I don't know.
But okay, on to the second goal. So our second goal, we were in the second half, we're dominating things.
Yeah.
And Keita takes a strike at goal, and Yves Bissouma, who had links to us, I think, over the summer.
Yeah.
A bit unfair.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit harsh, but
yeah, I mean, imagine blazing the ball at you. I know you're meant to have your arms by your side, but that's not natural.
Yeah, but his arm was a bit up though, because as he was going for the ball, his arm actually lifted.
Natural.
Yeah, but I know, I hear that. But it did. The way they're going to look at it is that the letter of the law is if your ball's coming and then your arm starts to move in the direction of the ball, then it's a penalty. It's just simple as that.
I'm not arguing penalty.
Yeah,
but just a bit harsh.
It is harsh. Obviously, like I said, it's always been going. It's been going on for a few years now since the VAR. It's been very debatable with this handball situation. So, you know,
I think also what should come into it is the distance between the person kicking and the person being hit.
No, of course, because
yeah.
No, of course, if they're a few yards away from each other from where the ball is, then it's definitely something to talk about or think about.
Yeah.
But if they're way off, like
Well, a
good
bit like
free.
Luis Suarez against
Yeah.
Ghana for Uruguay. He just jumped in front of the goal and
Yeah,
saved the goal.
yeah. Then yeah,
And yeah, of course, that's a deliberate handball.
of
And
course,
possibly
of
setting
course.
off. But
No, of course.
yeah, so we got a penalty on the 61 minutes, and
Yeah.
Salah did what Salah does
Yeah,
and
of
converted.
course. Yeah, going on to Salah. His shooting
game.
boots hasn't been
No,
too
he's not
thingy.
scored in the last 3.
Yeah, and like
But-
I said, you could see it in his face. He's like, "What's going on with my shooting?"
Just get more desperate. But
Yeah.
that's the problem. When he gets desperate, because I'm even watching now, when he gets desperate,
Yeah,
he gets
all
more selfish.
Yeah,
He gets
yeah.
more selfish. And like there's one in the first half, one where we did a counter. He got Salah
Yeah.
got released in our half,
Yeah.
bombed it down.
Yeah.
He's got support. Had he squared it, we
Would
would
have been a goal. Yeah,
chance
yeah.
getting a goal. But instead, he's gone, and the goal he's on the right, sorry, on the left, and the goalkeeper is near side post as well.
And did you
So
see?
to
Did you
get
see
that goal-
Clot as well?
No, but crazy.
He was
He's going
furious.
past the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
right.
Salah was like he didn't see or there was no one.
Oh, rubbish.
Yeah, I know.
Rubbish.
Oh wow, you said rubbish.
It was rubbish. Of course he
Yeah.
saw.
Of course he
saw. I know
could.
you're-
There
you're
was
putting
enough
down, but-
space.
Yes, loads of space. He just, but like I said, he's not scored for 3 games, and now he's just got more and more selfish. Our front 3, when they work together, they're a match for anybody. But when they start doing solo efforts,
Yeah,
because obviously Sadio Mane is going to think, well, if you're not going to pass to me, I'm not passing to you, or very rarely, unless I'm really, really stuck. Then yeah, it just looks silly.
we start looking like Man United, innit? When we play like that.
Apparently Ronaldo got a hat trick today. So
Yeah, don't worry about that. But I'm just
No, I'm not
saying,
worried
in
about
general, them getting a
Well, I
hat trick,
watched-
that means nothing. They play their next
I
game
don't
and
watch
mostly
that. I don't
lose.
watch that red vermin, so I have no idea.
Yeah, we were
but
supposed to have them
definitely-
soon as well, but obviously, cup tied.
Oh, we are.
We was meant to have them, I think, the next 2 games, but we're cup tied.
Well,
Two,
doesn't
3
matter.
games.
They'll get there. We'll deal with them when we deal with them. That's not really
The same way, yeah. You know.
Don't really worry about Man United.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Salah. Yeah, you just need to sort that out. Man.
He'll get his shooting boot back on, but right now,
He
for
will,
lo-
he will. Even
Yeah.
Sadio
Before
Mane was
that-
quiet, Jota
yeah.
was quiet.
before that penalty, when last did Salah score?
3 games before. I mean, in a Champions League game, he did hit the post twice. So
Yeah,
he's
but no,
trying.
I'm talking about when he scored, not hitting the post.
No, I'm just saying. But
Yeah.
I hit the,
No, that's irrelevant.
if
You
you hit the
didn't,
post twice.
you didn't
you
need to
accept-
bring that up. We're talking about
Well,
the,
yeah. No, if you
the
hit
ball
post
going
twice-
into the net, mate.
No. What the problem that Salah has, because he's going too selfish, the shots get saved or they get blocked by defenders because he's being selfish.
Yeah, but some of his
Because
shots are
he's-
actually being weak as well. There's no power in them.
Right.
Like
But
one of
when
his
he-
last shots.
Right, but in the Champions League game, he had clear shots on goal and hit the goal twice. Nobody's in the way
I know.
or anything. So that to me is an improvement to when he's trying to dribble past 20 men.
I know.
And then
But
when
Will,
he's got someone's literally 2 foot away from
I
him
understand,
to
but you know
pass.
you're going off topic. I did ask you when last did he score a goal. That was it.
Oh yeah.
Not
sorry,
about
I switched
hitting the
to- no,
post.
I went to a random. So please forgive me.
That's
last time he scored,
okay.
I'm not sure. So, oh gosh.
I think you said 3 games.
Yeah, about 3
Yeah.
games ago. Last
Yeah,
time he
yeah,
scored.
yeah,
so
yeah.
he's going through a bit of a drought. Yes, true.
Yeah,
But he's
something
still
like
the
that,
league's
yeah.
top scorer.
Do you know what?
Top
It's
scorer.
better. It's better that it's now, right now, than towards the end of the season, because
This
it's
is towards the end of the season.
no. But I'm talking like if we've got our last 5-6 games plus Champions League, FA Cup. That's when we're gonna need his shooting boots. So I'd rather the drought now.
No, I'd
Yeah.
rather he just not.
Yeah,
The
you
reason I
would
don't-
rather him score, but I'm just saying
the
right
reason I
now.
don't want the drought. No, the reason I don't want the drought is not for the sake of.
Yeah,
him
we don't
scoring
want the.
goals.
I don't want the drought.
No. What I'm saying is I don't want to drought because then he becomes more selfish.
Yeah, no, of course I understand.
That's
but,
that's my main
yeah,
headache.
but I'm
He becomes
saying
more selfish, and I
Yeah,
just
I
don't
know.
want division in the team. I
No,
don't
of
want
course.
I
We
don't want
don't-
the strikers to fall out.
yeah, of course. But
Otherwise, what you have to do maybe put on Robert Firmino, who's like
Yeah.
he's like the mediator. He'll evenly distribute and not get upset if he doesn't get a pass.
yeah, no, I understand what you're saying about we don't want the
Mm.
job, but right now he is. So that's why I'm saying because now he is, I'd rather it be now than maybe the last 5-6 games towards the end of the season. That's all. Because remember we've got Man City in that, we have got Man United. We're gonna have maybe in the latter stage of the FA Cup, and then obviously the latter stage of the Champions League. So
Well, at the moment we've got luck on our side. Well, because we lost to Inter, but Jimmy, the teams we're facing just can't finish. We've been quite lucky.
we have been lucky. But as they
We
say, you
have
need
been
a bit
lucky.
luck in it. You need a bit of luck.
Yeah, but
Like you
so,
said, the Cowbell Cup, we had a bit of luck in that, and we won it.
yeah,
So
we have been.
I would take the luck all day, but I think
Mate, it's better to be
you
lucky
want
than
you
good.
want to you want to show a bit of quality and class that you've actually beaten the opposition.
At this point in the season, when you're chasing Man City,
No, of
we
course.
just want points.
No,
We
yeah,
just
it's
want
definitely points. Yeah, definitely points.
Just
But
in points.
we don't want to be
The
lucky in
last bit-
every game because if you keep being lucky in every game, you get found out.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening. I know I keep
Well,
mentioning Man United. They
By
are
definition, you
enemies.
can't. If you get
That's
lucky in
what
every
happens.
game, then you're going to get lucky in every game. Then
No,
you
but
know what I mean? You're gonna get found out.
but you don't get lucky in every game. That's what I'm saying. Some
Well,
games.
no,
you
what you mean is that we shouldn't rely on luck.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
of
think
course.
We do, but
No,
just
we don't.
lucky
We don't.
in that
We don't
they
rely on
can't finish.
Mm.
No,
Well.
we don't look like the kind of team. We do try. You can see we don't. We're
No,
not
of
that
course
kind
we
of team
try.
that looks like we rely on luck. But
We got, yeah.
it's like we do get caught out, and then the longer it goes on 0-0, we get sloppy. Or if the game is too easy, we've scored too early, we'll get sloppy,
Yeah,
and then we
that's
get
it.
caught out in the
That's it.
midfield and counter attacks
Yeah.
and so on. I mean, what has saved us is that we generally have a very disciplined back line, so we get a lot of teams get caught offside, which
Yeah.
is good.
Mm.
But we definitely 100% where we were scoring 3 goals a game, 1s and 2s. We need to sort out the front 3. Really, jeez, I'm just watching that thing again. The tackle. The front 3 need to sort themselves out and stop being so bloody selfish.
No, it's true. 100%.
Because they just.
Can you-
yeah.
Can you imagine if they weren't Can you imagine if they weren't selfish?
So
We're-
many goals. You would have
Yeah,
so many
well,
goals.
we're already still top goal scorers, but we would have
I know.
been way ahead.
But yeah, honestly, I'm like, well, I think 72 at the moment. Oh, and we're the second team ever to reach 2,000 goals in the Premier League era. Man United were
Okay.
first.
Don't worry about it.
Yes, scum. Yeah. I mean, well, at the moment we're 72, but if they could work together, I reckon we could easily be in like 80s, 90s.
Yeah. 90s, I think
Easily.
90s. Yeah.
Yeah. So the club has to sit them down and say, listen, boys, you just need to
Yeah.
sort this out. Bigger picture.
Because I
Let's
saw
get
when
medals,
you
let's
could
get
see it that
trophies.
when we had chances, because I think he might be looking at it as that the goal difference could have a big part of winning
yeah,
the
of course.
league.
I mean,
So
at the moment, we're still got a game in hand, and we got better goal difference by 4 points. By 4
yeah.
goals.
And then obviously,
So, which is good.
if we're still in that same distance, and then we play Man City and beat them, then we definitely
go.
go on top because our goal
you go.
difference. Yeah,
And
so.
actually, Man City have got Crystal Palace next away, and that's not always
Could be a
an
bit
easy time.
tricky. Yeah, could be.
Yeah, exactly. So let's hope Crystal
And
Palace.
we got
our neighbours,
Arsenal
can do-
next as well in the league.
That's a tough one.
Nah, that's all right.
It's
We'll
the
be
kind
all
of
right.
game we'll rise to. We'll rise to that.
Yeah, we'll be all right. Not worried about Arsenal at all. Not one bit. They don't frighten
Well,
me.
actually, they've got quite good form actually.
Yeah, they up. Yeah, but who have they played?
Well, the same can be said for us. Who have we played?
We've played a lot of
bloody hell,
teams.
They've draw, win. They've got
Yeah.
quite good, but obviously we're top of the form guide. Oh,
Well,
Norwich, I've lost this. There you go.
We'll take a beverage. Don't worry about Arsenal. Do not worry about them.
No, you can't. You can't be so dismissive.
No,
they
no,
have
no.
got. They actually on the form table.
Yeah,
they
they're
would be
out there.
second. They would be second on the form table.
So we're first.
Yeah, they've only had one draw in the
Are
last
we first?
5 games. Yeah, we're
Who's
draw
second?
Wins.
Arsenal.
I'll take
Who's
Arsenal.
third? Sorry, who's third?
Oh, sorry, no, sorry. Am I going mad? Tell a lie. No, Arsenal will be draw with Chelsea. Chelsea are also draw, win.
I know Newcastle's going to be out there. They've been winning.
I know Newcastle
Yeah.
as well. Newcastle
they've been
up
winning.
to where's up to 14th.
No,
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah,
talking for the form guide.
actually,
The form
You
guide.
know what? I know. You're right. Actually, now I'm looking at it. The form. There's 3 teams with 4 wins and 1 draw, and that's Chelsea, Arsenal, and Newcastle.
Huh? We're not up there.
No. As in,
telling them.
we are first. We've got no
Okay,
losses.
took it off.
In
Okay.
the last 5 games,
Okay.
we are top.
Okay. I like the way you
we're
put
win-
that. Yeah. I like the way you put
we're
that
win
now.
all the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Second behind us are 3
Okay.
teams. In the last 5 have won 4, drawn 1.
Okay. Arsenal,
even
Chelsea,
Man
and
City-
Newcastle.
Man City have lost 1, won 4.
Yeah.
So they'd be, I guess, next down. But
All right.
yeah. So I mean, Arsenal, they're on a resurgence. They're not mugs, so
Yeah.
I'd be wary.
All right. Yeah, we're out of time. We've just gone over a bit of time, but that's okay. It's not that much. Yeah. So there you have it. Liverpool victorious again, once again against Brighton. Still putting that pressure on Man City. Come on, you Reds. Next game,
That's right.
the Gooners in the midweek. We will be back for the reaction on that. So, yes, as usual, like and subscribe. Click that like button. Share
That's
the
right.
link. Yeah,
And
we
hate
will be
everything
back.
blue.
Yeah, of course. So we will be back from me, myself, and Will. Take care. Enjoy your weekend. And yeah, bring on the next
See
match.
you later.
See you later. Peace.
Bye.